We conclude our 9th weekend, and today is our 18th class in quantum psychotherapy. And our topic today is personal aura mastery through the three brains' internal coherence. In previous classes, we looked at how quantum-inspired emotional and cognitive therapies address the heart and the mind. Today, we explore how the heart and the brain merge with intuition to align the heart, the brain, and the gut as the three get in sync, shifting the nervous system into a state of global coherence. By generating a coherent electromagnetic field in the heart, we can tune our brain waves into alpha and theta, creating a stable resonant frequency, overriding chaotic emotional noise, and turning down the mental chatter volume. So the concept of the three brains refers to the scientific understanding that the human body possesses three independent yet highly interconnected neural networks or brains located in the head, the heart, and the gut. And these three systems are responsible for different facets of intelligence, and when brought into alignment, they create a state of internal coherence that promotes optimal mental, emotional, and physical health. We have three brains. We have the head brain for rational logic, and this is located in the skull, and this is the central nervous system command center. And it holds 86 billion neurons responsible for conscious thought, logical analysis, reasoning, language, and creativity. The heart brain is the emotional brain, and it is located in the heart area, and it consists of approximately 40,000 neurons, and it manages emotional insights, feelings, and intuition, and it communicates with the head brain via neurotransmitters and electromagnetic fields, and is closely associated with empathy, compassion, and values. The third brain, the gut brain, is an enteric brain. It is the intuitive brain, and it is located in the stomach or intestine area. And it is the enteric nervous system, and it is often called the second brain, and it contains around 500 million neurons, and it governs digestion and gut feelings, providing primal immediate reactions for self-preservation and survival. So these three are crucial in shaping our decision-making, emotions, and intuition. And understanding and harnessing their power can impact our well-being and success, finding balance between logic, emotions, and intuition. And by aligning these three brains, we can make better decisions, build stronger relationships, and live more authentically. We as human beings, we have to have awareness of our thoughts, our emotions, and actions. And we have to be aware of what our actions and emotions and thoughts are. The head brain helps us to analyze and reason. The heart brain governs our emotional world, and the gut brain guides instincts and intuition. So integrating these three can lead to a more holistic and fulfilled life, and we can generate and create our own emotional signature and have mastery over our aura, which is our human energy field. And this means that our physical body has multiple rhythm generating systems. That is the heart, brain, and gut. that can synchronize perfectly. And brain-heart-gut coherence are all part of the head-heart-body connection, a complex network of the 9 energy systems, nerves, hormones, and neurotransmitters that influence each other to give an internal coherence called the psychophysiological coherence. And this means that the full power of our aura is magnetized by this coherence of the brain, heart, and gut. Living in congruency is alignment within ourselves between our head, our heart, and our gut. And it's taking actions and decisions which are in tune, not making decisions solely based on our head and ignoring the heart and gut, or vice versa. So all three serve as a variable purpose and provide insight, each contributing to making the best decisions. Have you ever had a hunch or a gut feeling that something was about to happen and it did happen? This intuition is tied to our aura, which is a dynamic yet often ignored facet of our existence. And most people never experience the full power of their own aura because they are constantly merging with others. So it is in solitude, particularly during meditation, that we generate an aura so powerful that it extends several feet away from our body. Imagine having an invisible force that shapes your destiny. This is the power of your aura. So while everyone is equipped to tap into this aura energy, most of us remain unaware of its profound influence on our thoughts, emotions, and physical well-being. We can master this aura to craft the life we've always wanted, breaking through barriers and aligning our inner force with our aspirations. So this is a skill that can be developed and applied daily. Our inner state of coherence will be reflected in our aura and the universal energy field and outer events, circumstances, and situations. This means that our external experiences are often reflections of our internal states of our thoughts and emotions. Every emotion has a specific frequency, a specific vibration. Love vibrates at the highest, almost 525 Hz. And joy has its own frequency and gratitude has its own frequency. But gratitude, joy, and love are the highest vibrational frequencies, including peace and abundance. So our heart generates the highest and the largest electromagnetic field in our body, about 100 times stronger than the brain's electromagnetic frequency when we are truly connected to ourselves. And the heart's electromagnetic frequency becomes increasingly organized. So let us look at this internal coherence and communication, or alignment, that occurs when thoughts in the head and feelings in the heart and instincts in the gut are in harmony rather than conflict. And this is facilitated by a nerve known as the vagus nerve that acts as a main information highway or communication conduit, connecting these three areas, allowing them to function as a single integrated system rather than in isolation. This vagus nerve is the primary component of the parasympathetic nervous system that gets us out of the stress, flee, fight, or freeze response into relaxation where healing can take place. And this vagus nerve is known as the soul nerve because it acts as the physical highway between our gut, heart, and brain. And it allows for higher states of consciousness when stimulated. And I will take you through some exercises that can stimulate this vagus nerve. And this is neurochemical electromagnetic communication. And it is the mechanism allowing a bi-directional communication where the heart and gut send more information to the head brain than they receive. So how do we stimulate this vagus nerve? The vagus nerve can be stimulated by deep belly breathing when the inhale is shorter than the exhale. So you can breathe in to the count of 4 and then you breathe out to the count of 6. When the exhale is longer, it stimulates the activation of the vagus nerve. Also, splashing cold water on the face or finishing a shower with a 30-second cold rinse activates the diving reflex, which allows the heart rate via the vagus nerve to slow down. Another exercise that can stimulate our vagus nerve is humming. The moment we hum or when we gargle water, it creates a vibration in the throat that directly stimulates the vagus nerve where it passes near the vocal cords. Other exercises for vagus nerve stimulation will be found in your notes. Let us continue. So the three brains use hormones and neurotransmitters, especially serotonin, 90% of which is produced in the gut. And to influence behavior and emotions, we need serotonin. And the heart generates strong electromagnetic fields that change based on our emotional state, fostering coherence when we are in gratitude or bringing on chaos when we are angry. So aligning the three brains improves decision making, emotional resilience, and physical well-being through breath work as the breath connects the head, the heart, and the gut for a calmer, more present state of being. Heart-focused techniques is another way to achieve internal coherence. We are now looking at ways we can achieve internal coherence. Vagus nerve stimulation, breath work, heart-focused technique, which looks at achieving internal coherence through gratitude and through positive affirmations and heart-focused breathing, reducing stress and increasing heart-brain coherence. Another thing that can bring about this internal coherence is heart health management. As we maintain a healthy microbiome through diet. And this influences mood and mental clarity as the gut serves as the foundation. Another is reflective channeling. It also helps us achieve internal coherence through writing down our thoughts that are in the head, the feelings that are in the heart, and the immediate insights that we receive through the gut. So journaling identifies when the three brains are misaligned. And aligned, these three centers allow for immediate insights in the gut. And it allows for higher levels of consciousness, compassion from the heart, and creativity from the head, and courage from the gut. So now I'm taking you into something that is very important when we are aligning the head, the heart, and the gut. And this is our posture. Let's now dive into how body posture translates into having command of our aura to align the body, the mind, and the state of our inner being with higher states of consciousness and vitality as communication streams through our pineal gland to the heart and gut as a bridge between heaven and earth. Our physical body posture is how we align our entire being with the frequencies of healing and transformation and receptivity. This posture opens the heart, a gesture that isn't just physical, but deeply symbolic. So when I'm talking about this posture, it is like this. The back is straight, the shoulders are rolled back and down, and the chest is open and expansive. And this subtle postural adjustment of our body language impacts our mood for an intricate dance of influence and receptivity between cosmic energy and physical body for energies to flow freely through the pineal gland, through the heart and the gut. So with the pineal gland activated and the heart opened and gut knowing, heightened, authenticity breaks through. So body, heart, and mind, brain. The body, the heart, and the brain are conduits for energy. And in many spiritual traditions, the heart is the center of transformation and compassion and healing. So physiologically, opening the chest increases lung capacity and enhances oxygen intake and improves circulation. And this boosts in physical vitality, alleviates stress and anxiety, creating a favorable environment for positive experiences. And this means that practical applications of these concepts to our posture, influencing our mental, emotional, and spiritual well-being, is about creating a lasting change, influencing how we interact with the world around us. Magic happens when we extend this into every moment of our lives. Imagine your three brains: the brain in the head, the brain in the heart, and the brain in your gut, accelerated by the vagus nerve that runs through them, is a metaphor for you and your body being able to connect heaven and earth. How powerful that is. Because when we connect heaven and earth into our physical body, where the three brains are in coherence, this is when we are able to master our own aura. And this is embodied awareness. And this embodied awareness means that energy shapes perceptions. and experiences and our reality. So through mindfulness awareness, we use the transformative power of posture to align our body and mind with the higher states of consciousness and vitality. And the heart occupies a central role in our quest for holistic well-being. And our posture reflects the state of our inner being and exerts a profound influence on our mental and emotional states. So, through somatic awareness and mindfulness, we decode the subtle language of the body, identifying how posture adjustments can positively impact our mood, our cognition, and our overall well being. So, this embodied awareness is cultivating a deep sense of presence and mindfulness within the body, transcending the confines of thought and ego identification. So, through mindfulness, breath work, and somatic meditation, we learn to inhabit our bodies fully, to assess a reservoir of inner wisdom and intuitive guidance. And we learn to embody the principles of openness, receptivity, and heart-centered living. In a world of distractions and chaos, cultivating stillness and inner quietude becomes imperative for reclaiming our inner sovereignty and mastering our energy aura. So, in mindfulness breathing, we learn to anchor in the now present moment, assessing a profound sense of inner peace and clarity. So, breath serves as a bridge between conscious and unconscious realms, acting as a vehicle for channeling vital force energy prana throughout the body. So, as you breathe, you are connecting the head brain, the heart brain, and the gut brain. So, carrying an open hearted posture as we engage in daily activities, keeping the heart open, the mind clear, and intentions focused, and positive brain heart gut coherence influenced by thoughts and emotions, we create our own energetic signature in our aura. And this doesn't mean that we stay seated or in a seated position all day. Rather, we keep the heart open and the mind clear and intentions focused and positive. So whether we are in a meeting or interacting with others or performing tasks alone, or when we are beset with worry, fear, and when we get a negative comment, despite what we are going through, we maintain command of our aura with physical, emotional openness and radical, unconditional self-acceptance. So regularly practicing heart openness and deep breathing improves not only mental and emotional, but also physical health. It lowers blood pressure, it reduces stress levels, and it gives overall enhanced sense of well-being, leading to a more joyful and fulfilling life. So we will find pleasure in everyday activities and relationships, and we can be better equipped to pursue goals with confidence and clarity. So reflect on each day's experiences in the evening. What moments challenged our openness? What can we do better the following day? How did we respond? What could we have done differently next time? This is very crucial in turning everyday experiences into lessons that reinforce and expand our practice. So the heart-opening posture represents more than a mere physical gesture. It serves as a symbolic gateway to higher states of consciousness and expanded awareness. And through guided visualization exercises, the heart-centered meditations, we learn to assess the innate wisdom of the heart, thereby catalyzing profound transformations in our lives and realizing those relationships that we want. So tensions serve as the seed for manifestations, guiding our thoughts and actions and energetic vibrations towards the realization of our deepest desires. So through clarity of intention and an unwavering belief in the inherent abundance of the cosmos, we learn to align ourselves with the creative force that governs the cosmos, thereby catalyzing the manifestations of our dreams into tangible reality when we have mastered our aura. So it is inevitable that challenges will arise that test the resilience of our new state of openness. So each challenge is an opportunity to maintain an open heart under pressure, under that chaos that we are going through. When challenges or stressful situations arise, recall the state of openness. Remember the power of posture, then set your intention. And when you are confronted with stress, remember the intention you set at the beginning of the day. Because stress and adversity use techniques to transform situations, not defaulting to a flight or fight response. And how do they do that? When you are faced with stress, pause and breathe deeply and visualize the golden light radiating from the heart center to all directions of the cosmos. And this means being in command of your aura with the sacred symbol of the octahedron. Remember the octahedron from our class in quantum psychology? See this light radiating upwards through the pineal gland. See love radiating downwards all the way to Mother Earth, and peace radiating backwards and joy radiating towards the front, and abundance and fulfillment radiating towards the right, and gratitude and wholeness towards the left. This is your octahedron that gives you mastery over your aura. So throughout the day, you can return to the state of love and joy and gratitude, reinforcing emotional alignment with light, peace, abundance when met with doubt and fear and external situations, testing our alignment and challenging our ability to stay on a high frequency. And these moments of trial are opportunities, not obstacles. And each time there is an external trigger, we have to choose to return to the state of high vibrational frequency of love, joy, and gratitude. And this way, we strengthen our ability to stay in control of our aura, and we can change our energy with gratitude, love, and joy. So redirecting our attention is one of the most important steps in sustaining transformation. When we are in command of our aura, we approach any situation, any event, any circumstance, any trial from a different space, from a state of calm and openness, and we turn negative experiences into powerful moments of growth and self-discovery. So this practice can serve as a grounding technique And this is somatic anchoring, bringing us back to a state of calmness and control and ready to face whatever may come our way with renewed perspective. Often we seek complex solutions to our problems, believing that significant changes require complicated methods. But that's not the case. Adjusting something as simple as our posture for only 5 minutes, we can open ourselves up to a wave of positive transformations. And this helps maintain our alignment of the heart, the brain, and the gut throughout the day as we become accustomed to maintaining an open heart. We begin to expand our awareness beyond the self, observing how this openness affects our interactions with others, our relationships, how we are more patient, more empathetic, and listen more deeply to others. And over time, the benefits of the practice extend beyond mere moments of calm or episodic feeling of happiness. As we cultivate and sustain this practice, the changes become integral to our character and being. They become a way of life. They become our trademark. So the question I'm leaving you today is, what insights did you receive on how you can take command of your own aura to heal your body, mind, and soul? And how can you use this experience to facilitate the same awareness into the people that you serve? Thank you very much for listening to this presentation. I wish you a blissful night. Thank you, and thank you.